Hello and welcome to the Cryptocurrency News channel. I'm going to talk about Chainlink today, and it's got maybe some massive utility coming. It's being tapped by the Associated Press for elections and sports data. So, there's a lot of like statistics running and polls and everything. So that can definitely result in a lot of transactions, resulting in massive usage for Chainlink. So they're going to provide race call data on the 2021 U.S. state elections, and AP will be adding macroeconomic and sports feeds as the blockchain. That's a lot of transactions, people. This is stuff that's heavily used, and they're going to start using it right now. This is not theoretical use in the future. This is actual use right now. So much better than theoretical use in the future. So they'll provide economic, sports, and elections data to Chainlink. And this is from CoinDesk, and a system that provides information feeds to blockchains and triggers digital contracts to carry out transactions. So it's more than just a price printer for DeFi now. They're just feeding a lot of data into like different systems, and they're doing for the Associated Press. Now, if you've actually read CNN, MSNBC, CNBC, Fox News, all these people, they all kind of like take stuff off the AP, obviously. So this is a big kind of deal for Chainlink. I think this could definitely be even bigger than their DeFi deals. Like the feed, everyone reads this stuff. Everyone reads this data. And that could definitely be a lot of transactions, and it's going to have a lot of value in those transactions. So it's very important. The partnership, which was announced Thursday, which is today, is another example of an iconic mainstream brand embracing blockchain, specifically Chainlink. And I think Chainlink is going to do very well when we actually run again, because stuff like that has to be taken into consideration. I mean, like if you have like Shiba Inu, you obviously have like the meme power, but this is like real usage where it's like a huge news agency that pretty much every single news network gets stories from. They're getting their data from Chainlink. And that's also showing Chainlink's plans to expand the reach of decentralized finance into new areas. This is obviously not DeFi. This is like sports data and everything else. So like it's not only DeFi, it's like news feeds for everything. Our view is that the blockchain is an entirely new economy, AP's director of blockchain and data licensing told CoinDesk in an interview. So AP has done other partnerships with blockchain. They look like they're all in. As a new economy, it just needs a lot of inputs, a lot of trust, and a lot of collaboration. What we see now is an adoption just going berserk. Absolutely true. And blockchain being adopted in half the time that the internet took to get to like 1 billion users. I mean, like everyone's already linked now to the internet, so it's not surprising it might take less time. Remember, like the first thing, like the internet didn't really, for me, like it really didn't come into like full fruition until about the time I went to college, probably in the early 2000s. But realistically, if you think about it, it was like 1995, maybe even before that. Like Windows 95 was the first time I really got into computers because that was like the easy interface, and the internet was already there. Like I was using the internet and Windows 3.1 on dial-up, but it took like 10 years for the internet to really proliferate. And then when I went to college, there still wasn't YouTube. Facebook was just starting, so it just exploded. Like pretty much like with it took about 10 years, but after about 10 years with from the 90s to the early 2000s, it just exploded. And we're seeing the same thing with blockchain. It's been about 10 years since Bitcoin was first started. I mean, they had internet back in the 70s for military use, but like it's been about 10 years since Bitcoin started. And now people are finally getting used to it. I think in the next 10 years, we'll see massive explosions, and Chainlink will definitely be at the forefront of a lot of this stuff. So definitely really cool partnership for Chainlink. One of the biggest actually I've seen for all of blockchain. And I don't think people are taking enough notice of this. If people were really investing on fundamentals, this particular partnership would make Chainlink skyrocket. But unfortunately, people are not investing on fundamentals. People are investing in pump and dumps. So because of that, Chainlink is only up 3.46%. Chainlink definitely should be up way more over this news, because this is a lot of usage, a lot of transactions. And if AP goes DeFi, they're definitely going to tap Chainlink as well. So this is like very big news. I think that's being completely underplayed, and this should be front and center in a lot of cryptocurrency like news reports, because this is like actual usage. It's right now, and there's a lot of data feeding, a lot of transactions with the AP. So Chainlink, very extremely bullish for the future. And the thing is, like sooner or later, fundamentals and use cases will start to overpower FOMO, and Chainlink is going to benefit massively from that switch. So that is the news for today. Let me know what you think. Like and subscribe, hit that bell notification button, and I will see you on the next video.